I'm not gonna lie, I forgot the exact day of your birthday.
I'm hurt.
Okay, what's my birthday?
What's your birthday?
February 25th.
Oh,
You were a big baby.
I was a big ass baby. My mom, she told me she was on like crutches for a few months after.
You fucked your mom up.
And so I started running. My dick is still out, and I'm still pissing. And everyone's behind me, and they were like,
Have you ever used your appearance for like malicious intent? Like malicious intent, right? I finished my 3rd semester of college. You finished your 1st semester of college. You finished.
I finished.
You did not
Yeah.
finish.
oh.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Great Outdoors. I'm Justin,
I'm Keith.
I'm Asho Speed.
and
right.
he already introduced himself, but today we have a special guest, our friend Kieth. Let's give it a round of applause for Kieth. Probably add some like extra claps, maybe. I mean, you don't have to if you don't want to.
I mean, you should. I'm
But
like
you
a
should,
special
though.
guest.
Oh yeah. I'll
Yeah.
make it like extremely extravagant, just like
Yeah.
fucking fireworks everywhere.
Hell yeah.
Fucking
Yeah.
Just add like
It
stock,
should-
add like stock
It
images.
should be a lot.
Let's give it a round of applause for Keith. You are very big. Like, you would say Beyonce is your favorite musical artist.
Absolutely correct. Yes.
Okay, like what do you like? When did you fall in love with Beyonce? Do you think?
Well, my mom, she had the Dangerously in Love and the B-Day deluxe albums like on CD. So like by the time I was like 3-4, but I can remember I was in my car seat listening to Irreplaceable and like Dangerously in Love.
That's real.
So like the word, like my first words, like sentences that started forming were like lyrics from that song.
Nice,
So,
nice.
yeah.
And like it's just been
Just been
like strong till this day.
yes.
Nice. Andre, what's your
What are
favorite?
thoughts on Taylor Swift?
Fuck that bitch.
That's real as fuck.
Real talk. I mean,
Fuck
okay,
that bitch.
I will say maybe it's just like my white half coming out. I do like some of the Taylor
Okay,
Swift
yeah.
songs.
Yeah, okay. I'll give her flowers.
I don't like listen to her whole discography.
Exactly. Some of her shit does hit sometimes.
She got some classics.
She does.
Right.
Like 2014, like
Yeah,
I like Shake It Off and Blank Space was alright.
I will say, bro, if You Belong With Me comes on, I'm gonna sing You Belong With Me.
yeah, you know, she's got some hits,
She
but
got some hits.
but for the most part, fuck that bitch.
She's not Michael Jackson.
She's not Michael Jackson.
She's
No,
not.
she is not Michael Jackson.
She's not.
She
Absolutely
never made Heaven Only Knows, okay?
Exactly.
But or Heaven Can Wait. Sorry, my bad. Fake fan. But Andre, what's your favorite Beyonce song?
I don't think I have a single Beyonce song. To be real.
No,
I
not
don't
a
honestly
single one.
name a couple. I definitely know them.
Single Ladies.
Yeah, definitely I know Single Ladies.
Irreplaceable.
No single lady?
How long ago?
You must not know about me.
You must
Oh
not
yeah, I know
about
that.
me.
Yeah, I know that one.
Okay.
Ring on it. Put a
Yeah.
ring on it.
Honestly,
That's Single
I'm
Ladies,
gonna have to add those.
Oh, yeah,
'cause,
no,
like,
wait.
I do have like a 2000s playlist, and
Mhm.
I want to keep like adding because like there's so many like
Mhm.
2000 songs I fucking forgot.
Yeah.
So yeah, and Beyonce's definitely got it on there.
Yeah. Yeah.
You never
Best female
heard
artist.
anything off of her new album?
Have you listened to
no.
Renaissance? You need to listen to Renaissance.
Renaissance.
He could put you
What,
on
is that a
Renaissance.
remix?
I will put you on Renaissance. You need
Okay.
to, it's an
Okay.
entire album, and then
Yeah.
you have to listen to the remix of America Has a Problem, and then you have to listen to the bonus track, My House, and then you have to watch the movie, because if you haven't watched
Wait,
the
she
movie...
has a movie?
Yes, she has
Oh,
multiple
shit.
movies. Beyonce's been
Mm.
doing like tour. She does a tour, and then she does the movie afterwards. She's been doing this
Yeah.
since like 2009, I think.
And I mean, you don't even know like the lore behind like Lemonade.
Exactly. You
No,
don't know the
I
lore
do
behind
not.
Lemonade. You
I
it's so
just-
much.
Just drop the whole bomb right here.
Okay, so Jay-Z. Okay, so we got to go back all the way to like fucking like 2011.
Yes.
Jay-Z cheated on Beyonce, and so she miscarried, right?
Oh,
Oh,
shit.
I didn't even know she missed.
Yeah, she miscarried before she. That's why her pregnancy was so big. Before she had Blue, she
Mm.
miscarried because Jay-Z cheated on her. Was all the stress. You know, she gets pregnant with Blue. She releases her self-titled album, Beyonce, changes the whole world. And then after that, Jay-Z cheats on her again.
again.
Have you guys never seen the music? I mean, not the music. The video of Solange beating Jay-Z's ass.
I've seen
I
that.
have
That's
not.
what. That's why.
Solange is
That's-
Beyonce's sister.
Solange is
Oh,
Beyonce's
shit.
younger sister. Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, Solange beats Jay-Z's ass. Right. Beyonce doesn't release anything until like 2016. She releases Lemonade.
Wait, when did she beat his ass? What
That
year
was like 2014, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, that was before the Met Gala. Yeah, she beat his ass and then went to the Met Gala.
She beat his ass in an elevator.
in the elevator, like
Oh,
kicked
damn.
his fucking ass, like
Is there
literally
footage?
kicked. Yes,
Yeah,
there's
there's
a
footage.
whole.
Oh, damn.
There's multiple videos. Like
It's-
TMZ did a whole thing on
Damn.
this.
It's a quite viral.
It's
video.
quite viral, and
Okay.
to this day, no one knows how it started. There's been no audio release, but everyone's dying to know what happened.
Mm.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
but Beyonce and Jay-Z are still together.
They're
like
still
they patched it
together.
up.
That fish-lipped, big-lipped bastard. I can't
That's-
But
stand
the
it.
Beyonce fans still have lots of
Beehive does
hatred.
not like him.
Beehive does not like Jay-Z.
We can't stand his ass.
Mhm. Not even like his 444 album.
Nope.
Not that one.
Nope.
But
I did not know that shit.
How did you not know this? This was like all of 2016 to like.
Bro, in 2016, I was playing fucking Minecraft.
I was too, but I still had time to know this.
I wasn't like.
See, but I feel like everybody was playing Minecraft in 2016, but I feel like
I was
interest outside of Minecraft.
I had no other interest.
You were just on Minecraft.
Like literally either Minecraft or Pixel Guns, just some.
I was probably just into like YouTube, like really into YouTube.
I was just consuming like slop on YouTube.
Yeah, I was too, but I was still consuming that.
He still made time for Beyonce.
I still made time for Beyonce.
Yeah, I mean you had to make time.
Yeah, I had to
make the time for Beyonce. You got to. So you just finished up your first semester of college.
Oh yeah,
right?
I did. Mm-hmm.
And you're on the East Coast.
Yeah, Baltimore, Maryland.
Baltimore.
Oh, wait, did you take a break? Oh wait, no, that's right. You're younger than us. Fuck.
Yeah,
Keith is younger than us. Believe it or not.
Somehow.
Forgot. Yeah.
Yeah, but so how would you rate your first semester of college on a scale of like 1 to 10?
Shit. I'd give it maybe actually, I'm not gonna be nice. Like a 6.
6? I mean, 6 is still above 5.
Did you go community?
No, I go to Morgan State in Baltimore. Yeah, it's an HBCU.
So you had that like college life.
Yeah, I had that college life. And it was a 6. It was a solid 6.
Solid 6. How would you compare life in Baltimore to life in the Bay?
East Coast people are mean as fuck. Like, they're not friendly at all. Like they're just so like they put on their big black puffer coats with the fur on it, and they look at you funny all the time. And it's like, you know what, fuck you. I'm trying to be nice.
To Baltimore?
Yeah.
How do they talk?
Do they talk like how
how
they're made out?
Yes,
like
they talk just
Like you just can't understand them at all.
Some of them I can, some of them I can't. Like they talk very elongated,
like
with
a real
the
thick Baltimore accent.
Yes,
can be difficult to decipher.
It can be difficult to understand. Like this guy one time, I think he was trying to find like I think a court or something. I didn't know there was a court in my neighborhood.
Yeah,
and I was trying to listen to him talk, and I was like, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I had to call someone over. I was like, can you translate? I don't know what he's saying. I felt so bad. Yeah.
And he was speaking English too.
He was speaking complete English. I just did not understand what he was saying.
I hate that. I hate being in that like situation where like they're speaking English but their accent is
I know, it's just so
and you feel like bad.
I know, I'm like, what? I'm sorry. I just
see, but I feel like I don't know. It's real interesting because I feel like California, besides like a Valley girl, like I feel like you don't have a really like strong, you don't have a really strong accent. For the most part, we have like our slang, especially in the Bay. But like, I feel like for the most part, we're pretty clear and concise with how we talk. We don't have too many like any like notable things like a New York accent or like a Southern accent.
And then being in Baltimore, it's not just people in Maryland. You have New York, you got New Jersey,
you got the whole DMV area.
Yes, the whole DMV area. And it's just like listening to everyone talk. I'm like, okay, all right.
But to your point about like East Coast people being mean, I can understand that because it's just like it gets way colder there. I feel like you gotta be tough to survive the
it's like 23, 24 in the morning. Like, what time is it? It's like 2:38 right now. It's probably at most there like 45, 46 degrees.
Yeah. Does it feel like a lot warmer when you got here?
Oh, absolutely. Like even like 55, 58 felt so good. It felt so good.
I can imagine. But like, yeah, you gotta be tough to survive the East Coast winters. It's just snowing everywhere.
Yeah.
Like I feel like as a Californian, like we can appreciate snow when it's like if we were like, oh, it's like a little novelty, like it's like
exactly because they're like when snow comes down, they're like, fuck,
they got shovel.
I know exactly. They got shovel that shit. They're like their house and stuff. Exactly, salt the roads and shit.
We
don't have to deal with that. We go up to like Lake Tahoe or some shit. We're like, oh my god, it's snow.
We take our little pictures.
I know, we take our little pictures. We have our little hot chocolates and our cabins and shit. But no, they're like, God damn it,
man! It sucks to suck. It sucks to live in a place that doesn't snow in the winter. It still gets pretty cold.
It gets cold, yeah.
But like, I feel like it's we sound like I don't know. We shouldn't be complaining.
We shouldn't. I learned the hard way. I cannot complain about this. This weather is like, even the rain out there, they have thunderstorms and like it'll be thundering and it'll be like it was summer and it was like 90 degrees outside and it was thundering.
That's crazy.
I was in my room. I live in the top floor of an 8-story building.
Yeah.
So my window's right there. I'm looking out. I'm seeing like lightning strikes in the sky. I'm like, please, God, don't strike my building. Please don't strike my building. I'm just trying to go to sleep because my bed is like my bed's like here, and then the window's right there, so I'm looking out at the sky. It's giving me anxiety. I don't want to do this. It was bad.
Honestly, I feel like I might like, besides like the terror of that, I might be able to like appreciate like seeing a storm in motion.
Okay, like a nice.
There's some thunderstorms in like the Philippines, but like they're not like kaboom, you know. It's kind of just like lightning, or like.
I think I've only ever seen like lightning strike like once, because I remember it was like as well. My parents were like driving too. I was looking out the window. I saw like fucking lightning strike the fucking street. It was crazy.
Oh, you're like, oh, that looked cool, and then the fucking sound hit.
Yeah. Oh
like,
God,
that
like, sounds crazy.
Do you have like any other? Not any other. Like, do you have any? Well, Andre was in dorms for a semester, like 2 semesters.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
And then I've been at community college so far, but Andre don't be going outside. Do you have any stories like of like college life?
Oh, what can I tell you?
That you could share?
I could share. Let's see. Okay, so I'll talk about my roommates first, because I have 3 roommates. One is white. I barely see him. He's like 23, 24. So he's like on his way out. He's like, I don't know how the fuck you're in your 5th year of college. I don't know how that works. But he's in his 5th year, so I never see him.
Yeah.
He's a black dude. He's cool. Him and his girlfriend, they're like a domestic. They have domestic violence acts. Like
violence?
It's not like fist fight, but like they be arguing like they're married.
Oh yeah, it's like mom and dad.
Yes, like mom and dad. I just be sitting in my room just trying to play my music, trying to study, and I hear them arguing. I think she cheated on him with his friends. They stayed over at my apartment too for like the entire week of Thanksgiving. So I didn't come back for Thanksgiving. They stayed over. So I think she cheated on him or something, or he accused her of cheating. Yeah. So yeah, they argued for like the rest, like that week after Thanksgiving. They argued like the entire week after that. The entire
week, just like
straight anytime. And so then the week after that, they made up. And I'm not. I don't want to be too descriptive, but hearing them make up was worse than hearing them argue.
I can imagine that.
Yeah. So then there's the last dude. He's Asian. He's weird as fuck. That motherfucker. All he does is stay in his room. He has a PC, right? So I hear him all night playing. He plays on that PC from dawn till dusk, and then from dusk till dawn, just all day. I don't like. When are you going to class? Like, what the fuck? I've seen him.
Is wrong with that dude,
I know.
bro?
I've only seen him leave one time in the entire 5-month semester to go to class.
Man,
I'm like, what the fuck? He doesn't even go out to buy groceries. He gets like that Hello Fresh shit and orders it, and gets it to the apartment, so he never fucking leaves. I'm like, go outside, go to class. What the fuck? And then even his friend, his big ass fucking friend. You guys ever seen Big Hero 6?
Yeah.
So imagine Baymax, right? Okay. But just a big Asian dude, right?
So wait, how many rooms did you have? 5?
I have 3. But his friend just comes over all the fucking time, right? And his friend cooks the Hello Fresh meals for him. And so his friend came over one time, and I came home from like a long ass day of classes. I think this was like the 3rd week of like the semester. So it's still pretty, like, I'm still pretty fresh. I'm still getting used to like living in an apartment and shit. Right. And all I see is this big ass motherfucker at my fucking stove in a fucking like a frilly ass apron, cooking over the stove, playing music. I'm like, what the fuck?
You're chefing it up for him.
Not only for him, but for the roommate that I actually have. I'm like,
man,
you know, I'm even gonna like say I'm inviting someone over or something.
Damn.
So he's a recurring character basically. Is that a fucking geese? But he's a recurring character in my fucking apartment for some reason. Like he's always there. Like this was like during the heat wave. I came home. I'm hot as fuck. I'm tired. I'm trying to go in my room. His friend is on my couch, no shirt on, no shoes, man titties out, just on the couch, sleep, just legs spread all the way out. I'm like, you just go, how you this comfortable in someone else's house? Like, what if I brought people over? Would you not be embarrassed? Like,
do you think him and your roommate have like explored each other's bodies?
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. The rooms are not that big, and so when they go in that room, I'm thinking, what y'all doing up in there? Because I hear loud noises. I hear a lot of loud noises.
They're not just gaming.
They're not just gaming. They're not just gaming. They can't be, because I hear them. Yeah. I heard them one time. I heard the word kitten. Yes.
Kitten is crazy.
It's crazy. I posted about it on my story that was like 3 o'clock in the morning. I'm literally sitting there trying to sleep, and all I hear Kitten hella fucking loud, like in like a seductive tone, I guess I should say. I was like, what the fuck? I literally was like, I can't sleep right now. I can't do this. I don't want to wake up and I see that big ass motherfucker trying to run out of here butt naked or something. I don't know. It's bad. Yeah. It's bad for me. I hated living with him. He was like the worst part of being there. Going to an HBCU, you guys know what DLs are?
Yeah.
I don't know what that is.
DL men are just like straight men that are gay on the low.
Right? Oh, okay.
Like they're trying to hide the fact that they're gay.
Yeah, and I don't know why you're trying to hide it in 2023. It's crazy. But going to a HBCU, there are a lot of DL men. Right? So there's this app that the school uses, basically like a college version of Twitter, right?
Yeah.
And so they post so much shit on that app.
Like what, gossip?
Yes. Like all of their business will be exposed on that app.
Damn.
Right? So I remember one time, I just like when I first downloaded the app on Fizz, so I get on there and I'm like, oh, okay. You know, some people are posting like stuff about like finals and shit, like anyone in like this dorm do hair, something like that. Mm-hmm. I get on there. It's like the whole like page, like the For You page or trending page is talking about this one guy who has a girlfriend, right? That like him and his girlfriend, they be kissing and stuff in class. You know, they're like the college,
like the couple.
Yeah, the college couple, the sweethearts or whatever. Yeah. I get on there. Is this motherfucker posted up with this gay guy, like really gay, like booty shorts, crop tops, all the time. Mm-hmm. Posted up at a party with him, hand on his ass, like the gay guy got like his leg on him. Like they posted up together, and I'm like,
and it's the dude who's like real lovey-dovey.
Yes, and I'm like, girl. Oh my god, damn. And I felt so bad for her the next day because she had to walk around. Everyone talking,
and everybody talking about
it. Like, girl, if you don't know your man gay, and I was like, damn, I feel so bad for her. Like they were like really like the college sweethearts, like because you know sometimes alumni come back and like get married at my school because we have a church. Yeah. So I thought they'd be that type of couple, but no, he was like
whole time.
Yeah, and what's crazier is that he was the bottom.
That's crazy.
That's what was crazier to me.
No, that's crazy.
Yeah,
you think he's fully gay or he's just bi?
His girlfriend was just a cover up.
His girl, like, was he like really into his girlfriend, or was he like, I was just thinking about the dude the whole time?
I didn't see them that often, but from what I saw, they were like a cute couple. So I'd say he's at least bi. I'd say he's bi because if he was completely gay, he was putting on one hell of a damn act, like one hell of an act.
Gotta go to like acting school. At that point.
Like he probably is a better actor than I am.
No, but you I'm not condoning like cheating.
But
like, do you like imagine like the stress that you had to be under to like? I feel like that's just too much stress.
Exactly.
Like at that point, just like tell her that you're gay. At that, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But like, you just like, you know what? I want to explore different options and like non-female options. Like, I don't know. I feel like at that point, like no matter what, like if you're gonna cheat, I feel like that's just gonna cause too many problems. Like just be straight up about it.
I mean, but some people have like a kink for that shit though.
Or, like a cheating kink.
Yeah. I have heard of that.
Like you just like want to cheat.
Like people like the idea of doing something like
that. Talking about I have heard of that. Getting cheated on or doing the cheating.
Probably.
I've heard of like both of that. Yeah. Like couples that like purposely like find another person.
I mean, like getting cheated on, that's just like being a cuck.
Yeah, that's like cuckold. Yeah. Mm-hmm. But
some people like doing the act.
Having a fetish for cheating is crazy.
That is crazy.
You're just like that's menace behavior.
that is like insane that you get turned on by seeing like what your wife get like I feel plowed or like your husband plowing someone. Like that's just so like
cuckolding. Like that's one thing. I feel like that's been established in the culture for like a minute. But like I don't know. I feel like that's like so much work to like have a fetish for cheating, right? Because like I gotta set up this relationship first.
Exactly.
Like, and then I'm gonna go cheat.
Exactly. And then you gotta find another person that's into that.
Yeah, no, I don't know. That's wild. I mean, if you had like a cuck, like a person who was a cuckold, and then you had like someone with a cheating fetish, I feel like that's the perfect like.
Oh, that's perfect. Match made in heaven.
Like they could get married.
I'd say hell because you ain't making it to heaven doing that. You're not. But they could get married and have their what I think it's called like the cuck and the bull. You could have the bull there and all that shit. That's
crazy.
But I'm just thinking, like, what if you have kids? Like, what happens if, like, your kid sees like, the mom is getting fucked by some other guy, and the dad's like watching it. Like that's
That's
is
great. I feel like in that,
villain
that situation,
story.
I feel like it might be like almost immoral to have kids because like
It is. It really is. That's why I wonder, like, when throuples have kids, I'm like, how do y'all introduce this person into like
this your mom's boyfriend?
This your dad's girlfriend?
Yeah.
This the other girlfriend? They gonna pick you up from school and shit. I'm like,
yo, like that's your mom's boyfriend, but they all live in the same house together.
exactly.
Like,
it don't make no sense. Like, are they your parent too?
I don't know, bro.
Like,
That'll be a wild situation.
That's Uncle Tom.
Uncle Tom is crazy. That's insane.
But okay, so I feel like before we go past the time limit, we'll just get started now because it's probably gonna take a minute.
Mm-hmm.
But on the topic of education, right? I finished my 3rd semester of college. You finished your 1st semester of college. You finished.
I finished.
You did not finish.
Oh,
you finished. But we're gonna do a little game, and in order to see if like the lessons that we've learned have not gone like in one ear out the other, what we're gonna be doing is we're gonna be asking each other, "Are you smarter than the 5th grader?" questions.
Oh fuck!
See if we can get these right. So there's like 100 questions here. So I feel like we could probably ask and answer like 30 each.
Okay.
So I'm gonna do the asking first, and then whichever one of y'all has the answer, I'll tell you.
Okay.
So, like, no cheating.
All right.
But we'll see how this goes. So first question.
No scratch paper, no nothing.
No scratch paper.
Damn.
All right.
I feel like it's not that hard. So some of the if it needs scratch paper, then I'm gonna skip it.
Okay.
So if a backyard is 50 feet long and 20 feet wide, how many square feet is in the yard? Just yell out the answer when you have it.
100?
Wrong.
Wait, no, you said square.
1,000.
Correct. First point.
Okay.
So
All right.
we can count like our points.
All right.
50 by 20. Are you counting on your fucking fingers?
I'm not counting. I'm just like, how do you get 1,000? Because I thought,
What is 50 times 20?
oh, times 20, not times 2. Oh, yeah.
Why would
What
it
did
be
you
times
times
two?
No, because like I was like, no, because sometimes I remove the 0 in my head, right? I'm like, okay,
Yeah.
to simplify it, but I forget to like.
But then
You
you got to
said
add the
yeah,
zero.
add the zeros
Yeah,
back.
add it back.
Right. So in classical music, what instruments usually comprise a string quartet? There are 4 instruments. Well,
What's
yeah,
a
4
string
instruments.
quartet? What does that mean? Like string? I know a string instrument, but what does it mean by quartet?
Like
What's
in
quartet?
classical music,
Yeah, like 4.
what
Oh, 4.
what comprises a
Four.
string quartet?
I think I know it's violin,
Yeah,
cello.
that's 2.
Is guitar not one of them?
No, that's not. I don't think that's an orchestral instrument.
No.
Fuck.
You got 2 more instruments.
2 more. Fuck. What the hell?
4-string harp.
No.
No.
A harp?
No.
Oh shit.
No harp.
No harp. Okay. String
I
instruments.
did not study this shit in 5th grade. What the,
I don't think I don't remember. Like,
I
having
don't. We
anything
did not.
to do with instruments.
No, we did
I don't
not.
know what fucking elementary school is teaching these questions.
I know. I don't know what the fuck.
fuck?
Like, I guess one that has like fucking orchestra as like a subject, but
You guys give up?
yeah.
Okay, so technically you got 3 of them. It's 2 violins, a viola, and a cello comprise a string quartet.
A fucking viola.
A viola, like the little tiny violin.
Oh, the Mr. Krabs shit.
Yeah. On the periodic table, which element is represented by the letter N?
Nitrogen.
Correct. You got to step it up, man.
I almost said Nightcore, bro.
She said Nightcore?
What the fuck?
I don't
You
know
got
why.
fucking TikTok brain. That's a math question. We'll skip that. I'll do the easy math questions.
All right.
But okay.
No, let's see what it was. Let's see what we were up against.
How many feet are there in 75 yards?
How many feet?
Actually,
is there
honestly, this one shouldn't be that hard.
in 75 yards.
But okay, do you know how many feet
There's
are
some
in
shit
a
I
yard?
searched up.
Isn't it 3?
Yes.
All right. So 3 times what? 75.
Yes. Basically, that's the question. What's 3 times 75?
That is 352.
No.
I'm not.
It would end in 5 or 0 if it's times like a 5.
350.
No.
I'm not doing all
You're
that.
above.
I can't.
I'm above. 275.
You were getting closer. It's 225.
Oh shit. Okay, I was
pretty
close.
If you don't get this one, I have no hope for you. In what month do Americans go trick or treating?
I'm
Halloween.
fucking. What's that Halloween?
Yo, what-
October.
Okay.
Wait, wait. I thought you said. Oh, what month?
What month?
Man, that's
do
some
they go
bullshit.
I just went straight to the holiday instead of the month.
Not my favorite month, Halloween. What gas do humans need in order to live?
Oxygen.
Correct.
Yeah.
What is the hardest mineral?
Diamond?
Yes. You only got that because of Minecraft, I feel like.
Nah.
You knew that?
No, okay. It was
You had
because
that
I was making.
already?
Remember my fucking shitty comic, and I was like all about like.
You did like you did research.
I did
for that
research,
one.
bro.
Not for school.
Not for school.
Just for the comic.
For the
Okay.
stupid ass comic. Yeah.
What does a paleontologist study?
Bones.
I'll give you. It's fossils.
Fossils.
So,
Okay. Yeah.
technically,
What's the difference between archaeology?
Archaeology
It's more
is
like
That's
like,
finding it. I think.
Oh, okay.
archaeology is also like objects, whereas
Mhm.
like
Okay.
paleontology is like straight
Specifically
up
fossil-
like
okay,
fossils. In colonial America, what was the Sugar Act?
I think it was the United Kingdom put a tax on sugar.
Technically, yeah, it's a tax on molasses and
Oh.
wine.
Yeah.
I really doubt you guys are gonna get this one. Which general led U.S. troops during the Vietnam War?
The hell? We did not.
I don't know this.
I don't
We didn't
fucking
learn
know,
about
bro.
no
We did not learn
fucking
about Vietnam
in
War
fifth grade.
in the 5th grade. What
Yeah,
the
that
fuck?
was like U.S. history. That was like high school,
We didn't even learn that in high school.
I feel like middle school. No.
middle school, a little bit middle school. Probably we just didn't pay attention because we had fucking Mr.
I had Mr. Tebow, which was even worse.
Did you go to?
No, I went to charter.
Yeah, but a little aside. So I'm not. We already called him out at this point. But we could like censor the name. But
Yeah.
so we had a history teacher who he was at that fucking. He was at for like 20 years.
Oh,
Like I'm pretty sure he might still be there. I'm not sure. Like,
Oh
don't
my
quote me on
God.
that. But he was like, it seemed like he had given up on life. I'm not gonna lie.
damn.
Because like y'all had like a teacher who was like, y'all Mr. Tebow. We can still censor, but you had him, and he was like
just a shit
nice.
teacher.
He was
way too nice to.
He was like
control
way
class.
too nice, but at the same time, it
I
didn't
hate
seem
that.
like his spirit was broken though.
he was like he giving up.
No, but I mean, because like Mr. was like, you could like feel it. Just like this man doesn't want to
He
be
Put no
here.
effort.
He didn't give
Damn.
a-
Wait, is this the? I'm thinking of your elementary. Your elementary.
no, that's a
teacher one.
different. So like my elementary school teacher. I don't know if I told this on the
You did,
podcast. I did.
Yeah, I think so.
Oh yeah, but basically, I had an elementary school teacher who like he was going through a divorce during our
damn.
year, so
Oh.
like we could tell, and
Yeah,
he
did not
was
wanna
just
be
wilding
there.
out.
Mhm.
But yeah, so this history teacher, he had just like given up. He was not fresh into divorce. He had been divorced.
Oh,
So he was just like a man. Like I remember one day on Valentine's Day, you know, they would give out like the candy grams.
Uh-huh.
So we were watching a movie on that day, and like the TAs kept on like interrupting class to like give out candy grams to people, and every single time he come in, he just looked madder and madder, like way more upset. I could fucking hear him under his breath because like I walked past him, and then he was like, "Fucking Hallmark holiday." Like he
Damn.
was sick.
Oh my
He had
God.
he had no
it
Valentine.
was like a
that year.
Valentine's Grinch.
Valentine's Grinch.
Damn,
And apparently,
That's not a thing. I feel like that'd be like a perfect character.
we could, yeah. I don't know.
that would be a
That-
great character.
That would be a great character, just like, but wasn't that like the plot of the fucking SpongeBob episode? Because Patrick was mad,
Mhm.
so he was the Valentine's Grinch
Yeah,
that
yeah,
day.
pretty
Was
much.
there?
It was like an old one, like
It was like season 1 episode.
Oh,
like
yeah, I haven't watched SpongeBob in forever.
Yeah, SpongeBob. We talk a lot about SpongeBob on the show,
Mhm.
but yeah. So basically, what happened in that episode was SpongeBob didn't get Patrick a Valentine's Day gift.
Oh, he is.
Well, he did,
but
but
it
he
was
didn't
kinda
tell
like-
him. It was a,
Wait, I
it was
think
a surprise
I
gift.
think I do
It was
remember
surprised
this
me, But saying it
episode.
was taking too fucking long. 'Cause
Yeah.
Some fucking Scallops was like fucking popping the chocolate balloon.
But basically, Patrick didn't get his gift on time, and he thought that nobody gave him a gift. So he got really mad and just started fucking ruining everybody's day.
Mm-hmm.
But Mr. was kind of the same in that way. But apparently, he would also drink in class. That's a real real 180 from SpongeBob. But this is like this real life. I heard it from my cousins that like he got caught with not caught, but you could like smell it. Like you can know when there's just, like some strong
I think
alcohol.
There was a rumor of Mr. like pissing her pants or some shit.
No, that happened. That actually happened.
That's fucking
We had
insane.
an English teacher who she was very old. She was like a New York lady straight up.
Oh,
She had like hello children.
Yeah,
She would talk like she would literally like New York, like just the 100% raspy
Yeah.
cigarette
Oh.
voice. It's like, okay, class, today I'm gonna learn about, like, it was like that. And there was one time, I don't know what was going on with her, like health wise, but she
Mhm.
peed her pants in class, and it like started getting on the floor, And like I knew this because I wasn't there, but I heard firsthand accounts from people who were there, and I feel like that's not something you could make up.
I feel so bad for that entire class.
The class smelled like pee. Pee was running down her leg, and she sent everybody out the class. But yeah, she peed her pants in class. And basically, at our middle school, we just had teachers who just did not give a fuck.
No, I feel it. At my school, I remember for like 3 years straight, like the eighth grade math and science teacher kept quitting. So they like the eighth grade classes for like 3 years straight just did not have a math and science teacher. Like you guys know, like Harry Potter, like the Defense Against the Dark Arts teacher post was cursed. I feel like this is basically how it was because the my 6th grade year, the 8th grade, the math teacher had like a mental breakdown, and then my 7th grade year, she got jumped by a bunch of parents. A different one. She got jumped by a bunch of parents. Yeah. And so she was outside protesting one morning. I was like, what the fuck? Like, this bitch was outside by herself with a damn, like, billboard, just like a little poster board, just screaming about how this school is unsafe and stuff. And so they took our English and social studies teacher and made her the math and science teacher. So we didn't have a teacher.
What does she know about math and science?
I don't know. They took her, made her the math and science teacher. So we didn't have an English and social studies teacher for the rest of the year. Then my 8th grade year, we got another one. She was cool. She was like, oh, I'm going to take you guys on a bunch of field trips and shit. I'm going to like buy you guys food. We're going to do like fun Fridays and stuff. Yeah. She quit like November, December, just and dipped on us, and I was like, well, damn, bitch. So we didn't have an math and science teacher my 8th grade year. That's why going into high school, like at Bethel, I was like a year behind. I wasn't a year behind, but I was supposed to be in geography my freshman year, but I had to take algebra again.
Makes sense.
It was fucking bullshit.
That's quite unfortunate. Were the kids like bad at your school?
I don't think. Well, my 8th grade year, they were bad, but like after I like graduated or promoted from charter, everything just went downhill. Like, this is a K through 8 school, and now they need site security.
Damn.
I'm like, what the fuck is going on with these kids? But
it's interesting.
It's crazy.
I don't know. K through 8 schools are interesting because I just feel like you got elementary schools on the same campus as like 8th graders.
It was crazy. Like, I remember in kindergarten, because I've been a big kid my whole life. So I remember it was like kindergarten. They mistook me for a 5th grader.
Damn.
So they put me
tall already, bro.
I was like tall enough to look like I was a 5th grader at least. So they took me and like I was like walking around campus. I had to go to the bathroom, and like the kindergarten 1st grade bathroom was closed. So I just was wandering around campus. Yeah. And so like someone walking around was like, "Hey, what are you doing?" I was like, I don't know, man. I was trying to find the bathroom. They're like, go back to class. So they took me back to one of the 5th grade classes.
Didn't even let you pee?
I didn't. And they just took me back, and I was like, okay. I just
this ain't my class, bro.
And the teacher was like, why did you bring him in here? I was like, she was like, he's not in this class. And so they asked me, like, what class are you in? I'm like, I'm in kindergarten.
They didn't even ask what class.
She would not listen to me. She was like, I don't want to hear it. You're going back to class. And I just was like, okay, bro. Just take me back, I guess.
I still can't get over how like they mistaken you for a 5th grade. Because kindergartens are pretty small.
I was like a foot taller than like all the other kindergartners at least.
How tall are you? Like, do you know exactly how tall you like?
How tall I was? Like, I was at least like 4. I wouldn't say like 4'8", 4'9".
That's tall for kindergarten.
That's pretty tall for kindergarten.
But like, do you know how tall you are right now?
I'm about 6'6".
6'6".
Yeah.
I think. Unfortunately, I don't think you're the tallest person I know anymore.
Really?
Because like I had a classmate this year who was like 6'7".
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I'm supposed to be that. Actually, I'm supposed to be like 7'2". That's what they predicted when I was like 3.
That's crazy.
I don't know how the fuck they did that. My mom was like, when you were like 2,
were you like tall out of the womb?
Yeah, I was like 10 pounds.
You were a big baby.
I was a big ass baby. My mom, she told me she was on like crutches for a few months after.
You fucked your mom up.
I was a big ass baby, and I guess they like did not know how to like handle that. So she was on crutches for a little bit, and it was just it was I guess not a pleasant experience. But I was a big ass baby.
Are your other siblings like as tall or like around your height?
Yeah, my sister, she's 6'1", and then my little sister, we have different moms. Her mom's like super short, but she's only 11. I think she's like 5'6",
damn,
5'5", around that height. She's a big girl. Yeah, so we're all a bunch of big kids.
Do you like? I'm not gonna be like, how's the weather up there? Like, no,
Like you hate that.
Do you like genuinely? Do you experience like any tall specific issues?
Tall specific issues. Specifically when I was flying home from Maryland.
Oh yeah, like plane seats.
Plane seats are fucking terrible, but specifically plane bathrooms.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I'll send you a picture. You can edit it in, but I literally was like hunched over like this, having a piss.
Wait, so someone took a picture of you in that?
No,
shit?
I took a picture in the like.
Who's gonna be
in the
plane bathroom?
Well, no, I don't fucking know.
I cannot. I am like as big as the plane bathroom.
Like I feel like not even on like no Mile High Club shit. Like no, like I feel like nobody could fit in the plane bathroom with me.
No one can fit in the bathroom with me. Like it's not even funny. Like I stand there. I can't even like spread my arms out. I can't stand out wide. I just gotta like.
Yeah, like
down.
Low ceilings are your weakness.
Yes, they are. Let's see what else. Jeans. Buying jeans.
Like, do you like what's like the length on your jeans?
36.
36. Damn, I'm like a 32.
So buying jeans is a process. Like even these, like it took me like maybe a month and a half to find a pair of jeans on Depop that were long enough for me. And I was like, I ordered a pair and they were like $33, and I spent my last $33 on these jeans. I was like, it was for an outfit for like something for a party or some shit. And I was like, I'm gonna spend my last bit of money on these. And I got there and they were like flooding high waters, like not even to my ankles.
I was at a party?
No, like for a party.
Oh, for a party.
For a party. They came and they just did not fit. And I literally was so defeated. I was like,
that's fucked up.
It was fucked up. They were really cute jeans too. But yeah, buying jeans. Like the story I just told about being in kindergarten, people mistaking me my whole life for being older.
Right.
That kind of like, it was kind of annoying because like people think you're more mature than you are when it's like I'm 8 years old, I'm not 12. How do you expect me to like do shit and stuff? They're
treating you like you're grown.
Exactly. When I'm like really a kid, especially like once I started growing facial hair too. I've been like growing stubble since like into 5th grade, 6th grade, and then by like 8th grade I had like basically a full beard. So it was like
that's crazy.
People just expecting me, having higher expectations of me than they should.
Have you ever used your appearance for like malicious intent? Like malicious intent.
Not malicious, but I know what you mean. Yes, I have all the time.
Right. I've gone. You can like no one will question you if you say you're like 23.
Oh, absolutely not. Yeah. Absolutely not. I've been mistaken for one of my friends' dads before, and they're the same age as me.
Have you ever lied about being like older?
Yes,
that's what I just.
I'm sorry, because like I want because I know Teo he lied about being like fucking like saying he's like 30 with like a fucking
30.
With, like,
yeah, there was one time like Teo with like I think is like his culinary school. He basically just said like, oh yeah, I'm 36, and they didn't question it.
They didn't question it.
Yeah,
Teo does not look 36.
He does not. Teo
does
not look 36.
I think with when he had long hair at the time.
I would say like they can look like that,
and like the way he dressed at the.
It depends on the fit. It depends on the fit.
I at most I'd say like 23, 24.
I think that's what he said probably.
Do you what do you think? What ages do me and Andre look? Do you think?
When I first met you at your party, my junior year,
I was dressed like a dork because I was.
You're just like a dork.
Yeah, I thought you were someone's little brother. Baby face. Like even now,
I don't know if that's a compliment.
You know, it's not a bad thing.
You rock the baby face.
Exactly, you do. Like even with like your little like 5 o'clock shadow, you still like you look like you could like still go to like the 8th grade dance or something.
Like you got like the Asians don't raisin.
Exactly,
like,
perfect. I mean? And then you, let's see.
I feel like you could just like pass as like a average 20-year-old.
I know, like you have a look of a very wide age range. Like you could say like you're 23, 24, but you also say you're like still in high school.
Yeah.
So
I feel like I got I don't know. I have options.
Yeah, you do have options.
Mm-hmm. But I feel like people won't believe you if you say you're still.
Absolutely not. Like even when I was in high school, people like freshmen were coming up to me asking me if I was a teacher.
That's crazy.
And I was like, I'm gonna punch one of you little motherfuckers. Get the fuck away from me. What teacher do you see walking around with a damn backpack on?
I remember
with some ones or some shit. I'm like, what the hell?
Mr. Riz would do that shit.
Okay, yeah, Mr. Riz was like. But Mr. Riz was fresh out of high school.
Yeah.
Let's be honest. He was like just fresh out of college too. He was like
he had
22.
just graduated.
Exactly. So I can understand why you mistake him for being like a student or something. But me, I look like a student. I just was really tall and had a beard. Very annoying. I totally forgot about the questions.
We can continue with the questions.
Yeah.
How much is 14 times 5?
78. No, that's wrong.
It's
It's
five.
five.
It's five.
It's five.
That's
50, 55, 60, 65, 70.
70.
The Tropic of the Capricorn lies in which hemisphere?
The what?
The Tropic of the Capricorn.
Oh, are you talking about the
What
fucking
the
latitude
fuck
and
is the-
longitude shit?
I mean, there's only 2 hemispheres, so you got a 50-50 chance.
Eastern?
No, that's not one of the options.
Wait, is it the Eastern and Western hemisphere?
There's the Northern and Southern hemisphere.
Oh,
Northern.
shit.
Wrong. You're both
Fuck.
wrong.
What?
You had a
said
50%
options.
chance.
You said those
I didn't know the
options.
options. Okay, I thought we were doing Eastern,
I thought that
Western
was the
hemisphere. I
options.
thought that was
No.
fucking hemispheres.
We have a Northern and Southern hemisphere, and like neither of you got
I thought-
you had a 50-50
I
chance.
thought
and
we
you
had
somehow
an
still
Eastern
got it
and
wrong.
Western hemisphere. Okay.
What are the large rocks that orbit the sun between Mars and Jupiter called?
Sorry. The ocean was like really beautiful.
What are the large rocks that orbit the sun between Mars and Jupiter called?
Meteorites?
Close.
Asteroids?
Yes.
Oh.
What is the plural form of the word deer?
I was gonna say door.
Door.
What? Deers?
Plural.
Deers?
It's just
Die.
deer.
No.
Deer?
It's just deer.
Oh.
How many inches are in a foot?
12.
12.
Good job. During World War II, on the day known as D-Day, at what location did Allied troops invade Europe?
Dunkirk?
No.
No, not Dunkirk. Normandy.
Yes.
Yeah. I just thought of that movie, Dunkirk.
Yeah. That was a World War II movie.
Yeah.
How many adjectives are in this sentence? Billy made a rude noise in class.
1.
Nice. Who invented the light bulb?
John Lightbulb.
No.
Well, I know
Wait,
Thomas Edison patented the light bulb, but he didn't invent it. I think
It was a black guy.
It's
Was
he was a black guy.
It was a black guy, but they wrote it
but
as Thomas
technically,
Edison.
yeah, it's Thomas Edison.
yeah.
But I think his name was like Henry Lewis or something like that.
Yeah. Good job. Good job of knowing the correct history. Fuck Thomas Edison.
Fuck that bitch.
Um,
You guys know he electrocuted an elephant?
That's crazy. Why would he do that?
Sounds awesome, but
I-
also very tragic.
I only know this because of this show called Bob's Burgers. They did an episode on it, but it was
Oh.
this elephant called Topsy, and I guess he was doing like this experiment or some shit, and he had the elephant go on like this like mat or some shit, and he like flipped the switch and just
That's
bitch
crazy.
died.
Was
I
this
wonder how
like?
many volts it takes, because like they have thick skin.
I
Hold
think
on.
it's a lot.
Wait, just look at that like real majestic bird over there.
Yeah,
That's
it's
crazy.
all flying.
Yeah.
Where?
It's like a stork.
You see the white one over in the
Oh,
The-
shit.
The,
rocks?
the S neck.
He just took a shit.
Yeah. You guys will never see that bird ever in your life.
It looks like a typical the stork delivered the babies type
Yeah,
of bird.
yeah.
I never believed that shit.
I don't think anybody
I don't think. Yeah. I used to think that because when I was young, I obviously didn't know what a vagina was. So
Oh, yeah,
like
we came out- I
just
thought it came out of the
I just
butt.
thought that they just came out the
Yeah,
butt.
it came out the butt.
I knew that they. I knew that they came out of somewhere. I just knew
Yeah.
that.
That's what I thought. You decided to poop a baby out like on the
Yeah.
toilet.
What's
But,
funny is that I thought that because this is kind of graphic, but I thought that women like shat out of their vaginas when I was like
Really?
4, and I asked my mom that. I was like, "Does pee come out the butt and poop come out the vagina?" And she was like, "Get the fuck away from me! Get away from me!"
What is the longest river in the United States?
Mississippi.
No,
Um,
it's named after a state.
Florida.
No,
It's another state. Denver.
no.
Washington.
Denver's
Denver's not a
city.
state. That's isn't that in Colorado?
Denver is a city in Colorado.
Ohio.
No,
No,
Fuck.
you're just naming states.
Yeah,
it's
is it not-
the
it's-
Missouri River?
Missouri. Oh,
Missouri.
shit.
Yeah.
That was
Who the
close.
fuck lives in Missouri? To be honest, though.
Nobody.
Exactly.
What is the clinical name for the thigh bone?
I don't know why my mind just went straight
Femur?
to like femur.
Yeah.
Oh, it is femur. I just thought of femur. Yeah.
Trust your judgment. What is the prefix in the word unnecessary? Yes. Between 1 and 100, how many multiples of 7 are odd numbers?
Wait, between one
I'm not doing all that.
7,
Yes.
21, 35,
One. Oh. Okay.
So all the multiples of 7 from between 1 and
49, 63,
100. Yes.
77.
Mm.
Hold on. It's because it's every other multiple.
Yes.
Okay, so 91?
The answer is 7.
Oh.
There are 7 multiples.
Oh, I thought I had to list them all.
Yeah, no, he said the answer because when you said 7, he thought you said the answer.
I know. I
thought you just had it off.
No, I thought it was 7 was the first one, and I kept going.
I didn't want to stop you. Who painted the Mona Lisa?
Leonardo da Vinci.
Yes.
I was going to say DiCaprio, but
who was the first American in space?
It was actually a dog.
American.
Neil Armstrong? I don't fucking know.
No, he was the first one to walk on the moon. I really don't know this one.
I don't know either. It's Alan Bartlett Shepard Jr.
Who the fuck remembers him?
Nobody.
Exactly.
History forgot him.
I'd rather be Neil Armstrong.
Pretty much. Everybody knows who Neil Armstrong
exactly.
is. Maine borders which U.S. state?
Canada.
What is the smallest fish in the world?
Plankton?
No.
That's not a fish. I don't know.
The dwarf minnow.
The dwarf minnow.
Whose picture is on the $5 bill?
Fuck. Abraham Lincoln?
Yes.
Yeah.
Who is the president of the United States before George W. Bush?
George Bush?
No.
I know there was a couple of them. That's why I just thought it was.
There's 2 George Bushes.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm guessing he's the first one.
No.
Oh.
Before George W. Bush.
Before George W. Bush.
Before the guy who did 9/11.
Clinton. Bill
Yes.
Clinton. Okay.
Good job. How many inches are there in 2 yards?
2 yards. That's 72.
Yes.
Yeah.
Final question.
Loud ass
for
fucking
me.
train.
Final question from me. What is the capital of New York?
Just New York?
Rochester?
No.
New York City?
No. It starts with an A.
Albany.
Yes.
What is the body of water between Florida and Texas called?
I'm not gonna look because if I look that way, I'm gonna cheat.
Yeah.
I say you probably studied this.
I just printed it out.
Oh.
I saw the answer, so I can't answer.
Well, I can't answer. I don't know it.
You don't know?
I have no idea.
Can you read the question again?
What is the body of water between Florida and Texas called?
Think, Andre.
Come on. It's really not that hard.
Oh, Pacific? Is it the Pacific?
No.
Between Florida
and Texas.
Yeah, because Texas is over here, and then Florida's like on the.
Well, why did you go up for
I
Florida?
know.
Oh, Pacific is up.
No, oh my
I
God.
don't remember my oceans, man.
One is on the left and one is on the right.
Exactly.
I can't remember. I only remember the Pacific.
It's the Gulf of Mexico.
Oh yeah, I was pretty close.
How many syllables are there in the word Mississippi?
4.
Yes. What are the 3 states of matter?
Solid, liquid, and gas.
All right.
But,
What country has the longest border with the United States?
Canada.
All right. I'm going to roll. Come on. How many times does 7 divide into 49?
7.
Oh, is that wrong?
No, I'm just... You didn't even attempt to ask.
Nah,
Which planet in our solar system is known for its beautiful rings?
Saturn.
Good job.
Got that one. How many zeros are in the numeral for 1 million?
7 or 6.
6, yeah. True or false? The kangaroo is a marsupial.
True.
Kangaroos are fucking crazy. They're like
They
demons.
I spoke about it in currently unreleased episode, but it will be released. I'll fuck up a kangaroo. I feel like
You know, that is a good point. I want to fight a kangaroo because they be fucking people up.
they can box.
they
They
Yeah,
can
like-
box, but I'm like, what the fuck is this motherfucker
like-
gonna do if I like choke slam it?
They be killing
Yeah.
dogs too because
I've
they
seen
have
that.
like a I don't know. There's some type of like 4-legged animal that like fucks with them. So
Mhm.
like, of course they kind of like
No, it's because like there are wild dogs in Australia
Yeah,
called
there's
dingoes.
wild dogs, so-
like they fuck up the dingoes, and then they see a dog and they think it's a dingo.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
saw a video of this dude on TikTok. This kangaroo was trying to drown his dog,
that's what it was.
and he went out into the water and he fucking punched the shit out of it. And I'm like, you know what? I'd do that. Because what
I
the
want to
fuck?
drop kick one. I want to see what it's like.
I'd do too. Like,
So I feel like if you get hit by a kick by a kangaroo, it's probably over. But I feel like if I can just dodge the kick,
I know if you can dodge
like,
it,
just like weave,
just
like fuck 'em up.
and I
Don't
feel
do
like
that.
if you like, especially a female, I feel like if you kick it in like the pouch,
Yeah.
it's over.
That
Because
might
that's
make-
like
that might
goes
make it more
straight
mad.
inside the body.
Yeah, but the thing is, if like imagine you kick the pouch and they got the little like baby kangaroo, in there,
Ooh.
then the mom's gonna get mad.
And imagine, I'm just thinking like, what if the baby kangaroo come out and start fighting you too? Because then it's gonna be over. It's
Yeah,
tag
yeah.
team.
Now you're
You
at a
guys ever play
disadvantage.
Pokemon? You know, Kangaskhan. You know, Mega Kangaskhan.
Yeah,
with
yeah,
the
yeah,
little-
yeah,
That's
yeah,
what I'm
yeah.
thinking
That's
about
what
this
It's be like
line.
that, bro. It's the 1-2 punch. Now you're
shit,
overwhelmed.
fucking Comet Punch is over. How many sides does a quadrangle have?
4.
Yes. The ancient Egyptian empire was based on what continent?
Africa.
All right. If a car is traveling at 40 miles per hour,
how long would it take you to drive 70 miles?
We'll skip that one. How many nouns are in the following sentence? The rabbit ran to the cafeteria and ate a big salad.
Wait, what?
The rabbit ran to the cafeteria and ate a big salad.
3.
Yes. What unit of measurement is abbreviated OZ?
Ounce.
Yes. True or false? The human shoulder is a ball and socket joint.
No.
True.
It's true. Which one of these is a mammal? A seahorse, a sea lion, or a sea urchin?
Sea lion.
Yes. Which continent is least populated?
Antarctica.
Yeah. Since the late 1930s, what calendar date hasn't been designated for an inauguration of a United States president?
I'm gonna be real. I blanked out.
January something.
It's my birthday.
I'm not gonna lie. I forgot the exact date of your birthday.
I'm hurt.
Okay, what's my birthday?
May. I know it's May.
Not even.
No, it's April something. But
exactly. I knew it was January.
Is it April 8th or?
It's not. You don't even know my birthday.
You fake as hell. You know this for
I
how
don't know
long?
anybody's birthday.
At least I know
I'm
your
sorry.
birthday. At least I know your birthday.
What's your birthday?
February 25th.
Oh.
What?
What's wrong with that?
Nothing. That's a very feminine birthday. All right, it's January 20th. In the initials of the federal agency known as NASA, what does the first A stand for?
National. Oh,
The
sorry.
first A.
First A. Aeronautics.
Yeah. Surprised you got that one. What revolutionary leader wrote the influential Common Sense in 1776?
What leader?
Yes.
Thomas Paine.
How the fuck did you know that? What is the name of the first satellite pulled into orbit by the United States?
I don't know, bro.
What ancient civilization built the Machu Picchu complex in Peru?
The Incas.
Yes. If you need 1/2 cup of flour and you only have a 1/4 measuring cup, how many times do you need to use it to get the right amount of flour?
2.
Right. The interior angles of a triangle always sum to what degree?
90. I don't know. I can't remember.
Close.
180.
Yeah. What was the most widely known crop grown in the Middle Colonies?
Corn.
Nope.
Wait, what was the? No. Never mind.
Crop. Like farm. Grown.
Bread, wheat.
Yes.
Bread.
What was the name of the last queen of France?
Marie Antoinette.
Yes. What force pulls objects towards Earth's core and keeps humans from floating into the sky?
Gravity.
Yep. What is the capital of Connecticut? Who the fuck lives in Connecticut?
Fucking New Jersey. Oh wait.
No. How many countries are in Africa?
50
11?
something.
You're close. Did you say 11?
Not
Did you say 11? You said 11.
Africa's got a lot of countries.
Africa has the most countries of any continent.
In the sentence, Sally is a very good person. What part of speech is the word very?
Adverb.
Yes. How many syllables are in the word creation?
3.
2.
It's 3. The Statue of Liberty was a gift in the U.S. from where?
France.
Oh man, I
France,
actually know
yeah.
this one.
The one question.
The one question you gotta read, you know. That's crazy.
I like. Now this is common knowledge.
All right.
Okay. What do you call a scientist who studies rocks?
Geologist.
Geologist.
Yeah.
I was about to say paleontologist.
Which of the following fractions is equivalent to 1/3, 9/27,
What?
27th, 10/40th, or 3/1?
What?
Well, you said 1/3.
Which of the following fractions is equivalent to 1/3?
Oh.
and
you
these are the
read that
options.
You
so
read that
weird.
so you read it all like you gotta like
My fault. Which of the following fractions is equivalent to 1/3? And these are the options: 9/27, 10/40, or 3/1.
9/27.
Yeah. What are 3 types of rocks? Man, I know this one too.
I know this one.
I took a geology
Uh,
We
class.
did we had it all like at my fucking school.
Igneous.
Yeah, igneous, sedentary,
Yeah, sedimentary.
meticulous,
Meticulous.
something like that.
I'll give it to you. It's sedimentary, metamorphic, and
metamorphian. That's what it was.
Metamorphic.
Yeah.
Metamorphic.
What is a hyperbole?
Like an exaggeration.
Yes. What is the
Damn.
largest and deepest ocean in the world?
Pacific.
How many amendments are in the Bill of Rights?
13. No.
No.
27.
That's a lot.
12.
No.
10.
16.
Yeah, 10.
Damn.
Wait. Oh, never mind. I was gonna say I know this, but I was thinking of something else. Not the Bill of Rights. I was thinking of the fucking
The 13.
You know the religious shit.
Oh, the 10 Commandments.
Yeah, the 10 Commandments. Who was the 16th president of the United States?
Who the fuck? Eisenhower?
He killed vampires.
Abraham Lincoln.
Yep.
I was gonna say like fucking Ving Rhames.
1 inch is equal to how many centimeters?
30. No, fuck. That's a foot.
1
4?
Like 3.
No, it has a decimal.
2.75.
Close.
2.5?
Close? Even closer.
2.4?
2.35.
No, it has 2 decimals.
2.23.
It's 2.54.
Fuck.
Which blood type is known as the universal recipient?
AB negative?
Yep. Wait, no.
I thought it was O.
It doesn't say negative here, so no.
Might just be AB.
AB?
Yeah.
All right.
No, O is
Universal donor.
yeah. But they can receive it. Fucking sluts.
The Great Sphinx in Egypt has the head of a man and the body of which species animal?
A lion?
Lion.
Yeah. I was about to say a cat.
I don't even know what my blood type is actually.
I used to know, but I forgot.
I thought it would be in my birth certificate, but it's not.
That should be something that should be in your birth certificate.
The 100 Years' War of the 14th and 15th century was primarily a conflict between England and what other country?
France.
Yeah.
Fucking
what
French
is the
people
most
always
abundant?
causing problems.
In what city do the? I don't even know how to pronounce. You know, you can do this one, and I'll answer it. I didn't see the answer.
In what U.S. city do the Allegheny in?
God.
I can't pronounce it either.
In what cities do the Allegheny and I can't.
We can't pronounce that shit.
If Pablo divides 100,000, wait, 100. Fuck. How are you struggling?
I know you read the questions. Damn.
It's okay. 111 by 11. What number does he get?
111 by 11.
Yeah, if he divides.
100.
111.
No, it's 10,101.
Oh.
In English, lice is the plural for what word?
Lice.
No.
Lease.
Lease?
No.
I was about to say lease too.
Unless it's pronounced like that.
Lace.
It's louse.
Louse.
Yeah.
So you call like one singular lice a louse?
I guess.
Like louse as in blouse.
Like Louse.
Yeah,
So,
it's
yeah.
louse.
Yeah, louse. Yeah. God damn, my fucking hands are freezing. What was the original name of the city that renamed Constantinople in the 4th century AD by Constantine the Great?
Istanbul.
No.
Turkey?
No.
Well, you said
Byzantium?
it was Byzantium.
Yeah.
Byzantium? What the fuck is that?
I just know that Istanbul is Constantinople, and Istanbul is Constantinople, and something about the Turks.
On a class field trip, there are 4 buses taking 36 students to the zoo. Each bus carries the same number of students. How many students are on each bus? You still going?
Yeah,
It's like 32 total.
On a class field trip, there are 4 buses.
You didn't have to read the whole.
Sorry, I didn't know what you said.
Like
36,
total.
36 students.
There are 36 total
Yeah.
students, and it's 4 buses.
Yeah, 4 buses.
9.
Yeah, 9. A farmer noticed that every day for the past 10 days, the number of pigeons in his field has doubled. There are 1,024 pigeons in the field today, and there were 2 pigeons there the first day. How many pigeons were there yesterday?
100?
Close.
You know what?
200?
Hey, I already passed 5th grade. So
I know, I did too. I promoted.
Man, fuck these questions.
Fuck that shit.
I was gonna mention earlier when you were talking about making teachers leaving. I don't think I've told this story on the podcast before, but we had our 7th grade English teacher. Were you in that class?
I had to switch out for.
Oh yeah, me too. But me and Andre both switched out of that class. But the first semester of that class was very entertaining. So I'm not gonna name names so that Andre doesn't have to censor more names. But we had our 7th grade English teacher for the first half was
Can I describe how she looked like?
Yeah.
Her body was basically like a fucking triangle, and her titties were like a triangle. It was she
like drooping triangle.
Oh
her
God.
body was just saggy.
Oh my! The whole body.
The whole body, bro.
She had a real saggy build.
Damn.
But, like no shade to like all love to body types, but she just looked saggy.
Yeah.
Like she had like saggy energy.
Ooh.
But yeah, she was probably. I will say in hindsight, she was probably more equipped to be like a high school teacher. Because middle schoolers, as we've discussed on this podcast before, are just fucking ruthless people.
They are terrible people.
Ruthless,
oh my god,
terrible people with no regard for other human beings.
Food at her and shit. Like there's a slime there for like a whole goddamn year.
A slime?
Yeah, the slime was like the shit.
Oh yeah, slime was
like,
the shit during middle school.
So now to just put this out there, like before, like I start saying what I'm gonna say. She did not deserve her treatment at all.
Yeah.
She didn't deserve any of that.
Was she nice at least?
Not really.
She was mean because she had to be. She was
mean.
Because
I'd be mean too if people were throwing shit at me.
She was mean because we were mean first.
Yeah, she quite literally said it like a death threat to us, right?
She sent a death threat.
No, okay, so like I'll try to detail it from the beginning. So just for starters, like she was not prepared to teach a middle school class because like she used a whole different grading system. Whenever we did assignments, there was nowhere to turn them in. I think we were just supposed to like hand them to her, but she never told us that. Yeah. It's like whenever we did an assignment, it's like she never told us when or where to turn it in. So that was already that mess. And then when you did turn in an assignment, you had no idea how you did on it at all. And I don't think
there was no like Aries or like Jupiter.
She used Jupiter grades, but she didn't know how to use Jupiter grades.
Oh god!
And she didn't want to switch to Aries, so we basically just never knew what our grade were.
I forgot about that shit. Yeah.
But yeah, we basically just never knew what our grade was. You would have to ask her, and even then she would say, "I don't know." But so basically, the reason I got switched out was because apparently my grade was a C, right? And like not the flex.
That's crazy for you to have a C.
For me, a C was for my parents.
I had a D, but for you to have a C was
yeah,
fucking crazy.
like for my parents, a C is basically just like I need to get the fuck out of my house.
Wow. Okay.
Like it's A's or nothing, right? Not to flex, I have had all A's from like that was my only C like ever, but and she was basically like. So when my parents saw that on the report card, they're like, "Oh, no, you got to go," right? Because we weren't doing shit in that class. There was one time we showed like a 9/11 film on 9/11, and like she was crying because I guess like she was personally affected by it or something like that.
Rest in peace, I guess.
Rest in peace, or either that or she was just like real patriotic and like, but like because. Number one, we're middle schoolers. Number two, we grew up in an era post 9/11.
Yeah.
We didn't give a fuck. So like
we make
people were making fun of it, like really making fun of it. There was one time.
Was I there at that time, or did I already?
I think you were still there.
Oh, okay.
This is because it was September, so it was like beginning of the year.
Yeah.
But yeah, there was one time a girl threw a banana at her. People threw like Orbeez and shit at her and like slime.
Oh wait, no. This guy, he would do. I remember he would just like hum. He'd like and pretending like it's his fucking phone. And then he got the whole fucking class to do that shit.
Yeah,
and
no.
So it
like,
had her going fucking crazy.
I feel like I was pretty good at replicating like a phone on vibrate. It's like and I'll be in the back of the class, right? So nobody knew, right?
Oh my god,
y'all are terrible. I would just do that shit. So like,
well, because the thing is, it was kind of just a joke for like between me and Justin.
Yeah, I was just trying to make Andre laugh. But then Mr. Or I just forget names. But our teacher.
That's definitely the type of name she would have.
She would have that type of name.
Yeah, she would.
But our teacher, she was like, "Hey, somebody turn that phone off," right? But basically, people started realizing people like who were sitting around me like looked around like, "Where's it coming from?" Then they realized I was doing it, so they started doing it too, right? And I stopped doing it. The whole class, I started the movement because like the whole class started doing it, and she just went fucking ape shit.
Oh
She got so, bro. She sent. I feel bad, bro. She sent that poor kid out of class because of me.
Oh no!
He didn't stop doing it, right? And she like walked by and she heard him, right? Oh, you're making that fucking noise. And she was like, she was furious because it had been happening for so long. So she was sick of his ass. She like threw him out, like called his parents and everything.
Oh my, not the parents. Fuck.
Yeah, no, but he didn't snitch on me though, so he's real for that.
That's real as fuck. That is.
But yeah, no, people were just doing anything in that class. There was one time, like literally, she wouldn't fucking teach. She'd just like sit at her desk sometimes. So I remember I walked around and like I made myself dizzy because I was like spinning around in a circle and I fucking fell onto a desk and she didn't do shit. And was it? I forget how it led up to this, but basically the breaking point for her was there was one day we were just being like extra bad, like we were like arguing, like okay, I wasn't, but there were kids in the class who were like arguing with her about something. They were like trying to call her racist or some shit, but I don't think she was really racist. I don't think she was racist, but like she was just fed up. But basically,
like,
bruh.
No,
okay.
she didn't say that.
I'm definitely gonna have to blur that.
You're gonna have to
out.
blur that out. Yeah.
might have to. But yeah, basically, like she didn't say nothing crazy, but the kids were being assholes, and it got to the point where it was like, like she was broke. She was just like she started crying.
Oh no.
She like went into the hallway, but before she went into the hallway, she was like, "You're all going to fucking hell."
She said it to a bunch of middle schoolers.
Yeah.
Middle schoolers.
Oh my god.
Not even 13 years old,
Oh
12
my
years old.
god.
But yeah, we broke that woman, and I feel bad about it.
That reminds me of, like, the end of that. You guys know that movie Matilda when they like fucking like started throwing shit.
She didn't deserve it though. Like the fucking
that poor woman.
she was just
Oh my
unfortunate.
God.
No, like dead ass. Like she was out in the hallway like crying, and like there was like this one fucking like site security who was like trying to console her or something. She's like, I can't do it.
Oh my god.
Like, the site security came and she's like, y'all fucked up. Like
Oh my god. That's terrible.
you know, I don't think she like came back that day. I think she just like went home.
I'd have
But,
to after that.
Yeah, no, and
Oh
then
my god.
yeah, that class was
And then, like,
very
for like the rest of the year, we just have to go to a fucking PE gym
pretty much.
because we had no
She
teacher.
didn't want to come back.
I
But,
wouldn't
yeah,
either. What the hell?
It was a very entertaining shit show.
Yeah.
I will say. But also I don't know if you we'll finish off with probably our most iconic 8th grade story. 8th grade was a bit like boring, to be fair, like in terms of like how crazy we were. Like I feel like by 8th grade I at least like calmed down a bit. You know, I was like more like laid back as I am now.
Mhm.
I was that's when that kind of started.
Let's talk about the clap march.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
The
basically,
what march?
I don't think have we told that story
I
on
don't
here
think
before?
so, no.
But yeah, so I think statute of limitations have passed. Statute of
what?
limitations is like when you do something bad.
Yeah, when you do
but,
something
when
like
you-
illegal, they can't
but, like,
arrest you.
They can't
after a
arrest
certain
you
point.
after a certain amount of time. So I think since 8th grade, it's been a minute. So basically, we started a riot and
At Hogan?
at Hogan.
Oh my
Okay,
god.
it wasn't technically a riot. Like it's not a riot. Like people are like breaking shit, but it was technically a riot, and that people were like disturbing the peace. And
I would tell y'all right now, going to my like middle school, Hogan was like the bad school. Like you would hear so much shit about Hogan.
I'm
But
sure.
I always thought it was like I thought that would be like Franklin.
Because like at
okay,
Hogan,
Franklin, yeah, Franklin was like fucking
But-
Alcatraz.
but
Hogan was like
above it.
Hogan,
he
we
was a
were,
little bit above it. Yeah,
Hogan, we were bad kids, but like Franklin, like we heard like crazy stuff. about
Franklin was like GTA level.
Yeah,
like
exactly
shit
that.
was
There
happening.
was a whole
Yeah,
like the whole story. Every time I talk about Franklin, someone always like, "Oh, wasn't someone
Bruh.
at Franklin?"
yeah. Do you
Like,
hear shit like that
damn.
about Franklin?
Yeah, but basically we weren't on that level, but we were still pretty bad. But yeah, so this one wasn't like bad, but it was just okay. It kind of ended bad, but so basically, there was one day we were just bored, right? And after we got done eating lunch, our whole little friend group, we started just like walking around campus basically because we just didn't want to stay in the same place. So during this lunch period, at the beginning of it, we just started walking around campus, and somehow eventually someone got the idea to start clapping, right? So we started clapping,
Just clapping.
just like I think we might have been like applauding like something at first, like someone like said some shit. So we started clapping,
We
right?
just like continued on.
But we didn't stop clapping. Like we kept on clapping, but I think one of us like just like didn't want to like one person kept on clapping and then another person kept on clapping and they didn't want to give up, right?
Yeah.
So eventually just everybody started clapping.
And we were
walking around. So it's
Yeah.
like a group of like probably like 5-6 people.
Yeah.
Right, we were just walking around clapping like the whole campus, like everywhere on campus. We were just like making rounds, right? And the people we knew that we would pass by, they would see us, just all these fucking 5 people clapping. They started joining us.
Oh shit!
So it was just more and more people that we started clapping, and the group
like a hive mind.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Everybody was clapping, and no one knew why. We didn't. We just wanted to keep clapping. So we were just walking around campus, and our numbers just are growing and growing. And we have like at some point we have like fucking
a massive line.
A massive
It was
line.
Like a massive
we have a
line.
video. We have a video of it. I'm sure Andre,
Yeah,
you still
I
have
can
it,
definitely
but you
pull it
should
up.
show Keith after. But it was a lot of people, like damn near like the entire 8th grade class.
Oh my god!
And
just
more,
clapping.
We're just in a fucking line,
just clapping,
walking around the field, just clapping. It was so fucking loud, and my hands hurt so much. My hands were like.
Was this like at lunch or just
it was at lunch? So it was like the entire lunch. We were just walking around clapping, right? And we were going around the campus, going around like the field, and like the video was on the field. You could just see everyone fucking behind us.
Yeah.
But we were just all fucking clapping. Everyone was excited. It's like funny. It's like, oh, what the fuck's happening, right? So then, as we've amassed this crowd who are just people who are just clapping, we went back to the what the fuck is the name for it?
The cafeteria or the blacktop? The asphalt?
Well, not like the blacktop, but there was like it was like the quad. The quad. We went to the quad. We finally made our way back to the quad. We started at the quad, but we finally made our way back to it. Now we have fucking like 100 people with us now, though. Yes. So, we kind of realized at this point, hey, this is kind of crazy, right?
So we left.
So we dipped.
Y'all dipped. Oh no.
We left. We stopped clapping.
And so that means someone else had to be in charge.
So someone else.
I feel like this is going
someone else
south.
took charge, right?
Yeah.
So, and we were just chilling, watching the spectacle that we created from afar.
Yeah.
We were just like, holy shit. Because it was the entire quad. It was like there was a concert.
Yeah.
Like the whole quad was just there in the crowd, just clapping, right? And at that point, our vice principal, she saw all the commotion, right? And she was like, you guys have to stop clapping. Right? And mind you, she's telling this to middle schoolers.
No, they're going to clap
So
louder,
they're not going to listen. They start clapping louder. And the dude who, at that point, decided to take responsibility for the clap march, it wasn't us. He didn't know we started it. But he decided to take responsibility, and so
he started a chant.
A
chant. Oh,
so
God.
I'm going to just make up a name for our principal. Or our vice
you
principal.
can say I was blurred.
All right, so our vice principal's name was Miss
Bruh.
Right?
Oh, shit.
Miss
Bruh.
She was a
sounds like a fucking like book.
She was like a younger white woman. You know, she had a lot of energy and optimism.
Yeah.
I feel like that's like the theme.
Peppy.
Where it's like middle schoolers just destroy people's spirits.
Yeah. Yeah, they
we
do.
were so fucking okay. We weren't bad. We weren't saying this, but yeah. So the march got to the point where Miss is going out and she's telling people to stop clapping, right? But the problem is the way Hogan was set up. The quad is like a square.
It's really big, yeah.
It's a square, right? But there's walls to it.
Mm-hmm.
There's only a couple exits, right? So before she could get to an exit, she got trapped in a wall. And there was just people surrounding her.
Oh wait, I don't remember this.
No!
Oh my god!
That's what
Wait, was it like near the snack place?
It was not near the snack place. It was like by where the wrestling room was. Like it was one of the walls over there, right?
And they just
they surround her and were clapping. But somebody started to chant and they're yelling, "Fuck Miss
Bruh."
So you had this crowd of 100 people who we technically gathered who were just like just fucking verbally berating this poor woman. They're like, "Fuck Miss Points." Fuck. Everyone's clapping. It's just loud as shit. They had to get all the fucking site security to like break everything up, and people just got. I think the person who took responsibility for it got suspended, and but yeah, it was a whole thing. I remember like the next following day was fucking crazy because we all thought we were gonna get in trouble.
Yeah, no, Miss came to every classroom to have like a whole lecture. She was like, clapping is banned. Like, how the fuck
we got clapping banned at our middle school.
No, that reminds me. And I like from elementary school, we had to like silent celebrations and shit. That's what they called it. So we had to like fucking jazz hands, yeah, and shit. Did y'all have to do that? You're just nothing.
I think we just like gave up on celebrations at that point.
Yeah,
but yeah, we were fucked up for that. But yeah, I remember like going home and like the next day I was like so scared I was gonna get like a call because like somebody snitched. But yeah, basically we started a fucking
clap riot.
We started a clap riot. That
crazy.
Made our vice principal cry.
Yeah.
And but I promise that we are changed people and we don't do stuff like that anymore. We're not hooligans who are gallivanting around our schools.
Do we have enough time for me? I'll say
you can say one more.
Yeah. So
then we can end off.
like the big thing at my school was the 8th grade camping trip. That's like what you fundraise for from like the beginning to like fucking May for it. So I remember we go on this camping trip, right? This camping trip was maybe like, this was like the craziest shit that I've ever done. Okay, no, I take that. But the craziest shit I've ever done to that point. Because I like my linear graph of like how I am from now started in like 8th grade at this camping trip. Mm-hmm. So the camping trip we went to like fucking Occidental, California, whether that is.
Yeah.
Is that? Yeah. So we go there, and there's not just like my school, it's multiple schools there, right? So it's this other school that's like from fucking Tahoe or some shit, somewhere out there. The whole class is like completely white, like all white, like really white, like think of like as white
blonde
as
hair, white,
blonde hair, blue eyes, like Connors, Brad's, Tyler's, Jessica's, all that. So we get there, so it's that school, my school. You know, we're all like convening and shit because they had this thing called Gaga Ball. Gaga Ball's fun as fuck if you don't know what it is. Like you stand in a pit and you like slap the ball and shit and you can't get it between your legs. So it's like white, completely white school. They had like one Asian dude and this dude was the shit. They loved him. They could not get enough of him.
He was a token Asian guy.
He was a token POC at this school. So they see my school, and my school, you know, it's black, Asian, Mexican. We have maybe like 2 white people in my class. They see us. They're like, they saw me and this other girl, two black kids, and they were like, we did not know you guys existed. That's basically how they were. Not they didn't say that, but they act like they had never seen a black person. They were coming go touch your hair.
What the fuck?
How's your skin so nice? Like, how do you get your hair like that? And I was like, huh. This is the first time I've ever like experienced like microaggressions before. Yeah. So I'm like, I don't know how to feel about this. So they like, you know, they really want to touch us, right? So that's not even the worst of it. I feel like because we did not have another 8th grade teacher, like the PE teacher came, one of the special ed teachers came to like, you know, like chaperone us and shit. We didn't give a fuck. We were just doing shit to do shit. Like one of my friends, I'm not going to name names, but if you watch this video, I'm sorry. Man, I'm going to tell this story. His girlfriend at the time was like, I want to give you head during this camping trip, right? So, I don't know. That was what she wanted to do at this camping trip, right? Okay. So, I remember
special day.
I guess special trip because it was multiple times. Yeah. So, it was like the play structure, right? Then there was a field, then there was the forest behind that. So, I remember I was walking. I had to go to the bathroom. The bathroom's over here. So, I'm walking like down, like it's path like this. I'm walking down the path, and I see her under the slide with him and our other friend standing guard. And I didn't know what they were doing.
Standing guard is crazy.
It was one friend standing guard while she was doing it. I didn't see it. I didn't even know what was happening. I just thought they were just chilling. So after, like, you know, at the end of the trip, he told me, he was like, dude, she sucked my dick like 8 times during the trip. I was like, damn, what the fuck? How? At that point, does it even feel good at that point? Like, are you even like, damn, like she just wanted to suck his dick. So we're not even done yet. So I remember on the trip we took like this night hike, right? And this is like the second to last night. And I remember I had to piss hella bad, right? So I told like the nature dude guy, I was like, I have to piss hella bad. He was like, go find somewhere to piss. So I don't know why my dumb ass decided to just walk like a few feet ahead of the group, still on the path, and just, you know, started pissing. So everyone caught up to me, was walking behind me, and it was like dark enough that it was dark that you couldn't see everything, but they knew I was pissing. Yeah. And so our chaperone, I guess he decided to scare us, right? And so he came out like behind a tree or some shit and scared us all. And so I started running. My dick is still out, and I'm still pissing. And everyone's behind me, and they were like, "Keith, are you running with your dick in your hands?" I was like, "Yes!" I was still pissing and running. And so I finally, like maybe halfway down the hill, was able to put my dick back in my pants. But the damage was already done. Like everyone knew. For the rest of 8th grade, everywhere. Yes, everyone knew that I was running with my dick in my hands. That was a lot of other stuff happened. I saw multiple people's asses in the cabins. The cabins were crazy. It smelled like complete ass in there. 8th graders, I guess the 8th graders at my school
just wearing deodorant.
Sure didn't, and it was like communal showers too. Oh. So that was even worse. Like when you're supposed to wear shorts, like when you're supposed to shower. Like 3 dudes just didn't. They just didn't. They just got butt naked, just butt naked, just in front of everyone. I was like,
they did not get the memo.
They did not get the memo. I was just like, oh, okay. And it smelled so bad. Oh my god, it smells so bad. Like every day, I just wanted to cry. I remember I got really broken out. I got so many bug bites.
Room full of boys, man. It's
it was bad.
Straight boys.
Oh god.
8th grade boys at that.
8th grade, exactly.
No personal care, no hygiene.
None. Oh my god. I remember some dudes like underwear got left like on the floor and there was like skid marks and shit in it. We never figured out who it was. Person never.
No, you wouldn't want to fess up.
You wouldn't want to fess up. The underwear got left there, and it's probably there.
Hey, bro, whose underwear is that, man? That's great. Hey.
I was like, ew. Someone like just picked up like a stick or something, started waving it around too. It was bad. No. So I bet that person was so upset.
Yeah, get me out of there.
I was so glad to leave. Oh yeah, I bet they did too.
I feel like the moral of the story today that we found out is that again, middle schoolers are bad people,
terrible people,
terrible people, disgusting, wanted to go on a camping trip just to give head, 8 times, dirty.
This is like a school week too. Yeah,
skid marks in the underwear.
It's terrible.
All bad.
It's terrible.
If you're in 8th grade currently watching this, you shouldn't be watching this.
You should not. But please be better than us.
Please be better. Be a better. Act like fucking.
Exactly.
Act right.
Exactly. Just don't be a shithole, asshole. Please, please, God.
Yeah.
Fuck what they said. 8th grade is gonna be the craziest year, so just do what you can until you become an adult. That's my.
Okay, don't listen to him.
Don't listen to him.
Please be a decent person.
Just don't be dirty and don't start riots. Exactly. I feel like that's the moral of the story today.
And don't suck dick.
Don't suck dick. Not until you want to.
Exactly.
Have a nice day.
Have a nice day, guys.